Are there any certifications or licenses that would be helpful in the superintendent role? This is a question I was asked the other day, and I'm going to give you a quick video on my take of the things that helped me the most in my role as a superintendent. And I think you're going to love this, so stay with us. So you had to know that it wouldn't be long before I was over here writing things down. I've written down probably the 4 that I think are most applicable to superintendents in construction today. Let me talk about these 4, and then I'll give you some other advice that you can take or leave, obviously with anything. First off, CM Lean for me was great. It talked to me about lean concepts. It was spread out, and there were a lot of concepts that I've looped into everything that we do here at Elevate. Like for instance, the contractor grading system, I got that from the CM Lean course. It was pretty fantastic. This is a great course and a great certification because it's highly respected and because there's lots of interactive processes and a lot of really great people that you can network with when you're going through and doing this training. The only thing I would give a caution about is if the instructor has a preference towards CPM, just ignore the CPM talk and focus on lean. But the CM Lean certification was really top notch. I would give it an 8 out of 10 for my part. Let's talk about the Lean Builder. The homies over at the Lean Builder, Joe Donnarumma and Keon Zandi, I think they're fantastic, professional, very kind people. They have their book, The Lean Builder, and a certification that you can do in an online course. It's so professional and such a great starter for superintendents. You will literally learn about the last planner system in its most basic, that's not an insult by the way, it's supposed to do that, in its most basic form, and it's very professional. Okay, so I really like that course. So that gets an 8 out of 10 for me. One of the biggest ones that helped me in my career was the Design Build Institute of America training. Now, if you don't have design build experience, you can get the associate certification. But boy, this one talked to me. I learned about pre-con, I learned about contract law, I learned about the different contracting methods. I mean, it was like, this was the training that really like brought everything together from a holistic standpoint. This is probably my favorite of all. It's really, really hard to get. I would put this one as a 9 out of 10. If you want like a well-rounded experience, jam out right here. Anything with safety. Sometimes people have criticized like the STS certification or other safety certifications, OSHA 30, OSHA 10. As dry as the OSHA 30 and OSHA 10 trainings are, they're very important, right? I would not have the knowledge that I have today if I didn't have those trainings. So anything safety is always a positive for me. Let me tell you a couple of other things. There's no certifications behind these, but the Super PM Bootcamp with Elevate Construction with us, this actually has a certification, sorry. This one, not the credentials behind your name, but an actual certification. This one is top notch for any superintendent. Another one is anything by Patrick Lencioni. And I'll just do Patrick L. All of his books are fantastic. In fact, I will always recommend that project managers in our company read all of the books from Patrick Lencioni. It's absolutely fantastic. I would totally recommend, oh my gosh, this is so good. Anything by Jocko Willink. He's got a muster that I think any superintendent should go to. Absolutely fantastic stuff. I would not be Jason if I didn't say I would definitely not go for the PMP. First of all, it's going to confuse you. Second of all, it's hard. Third of all, it'll waste your time. I would not go get PMP certification from the Project Management Institute. I think it's a complete waste of time. There's other certifications out there for superintendents that I think are pretty nice. There's a training program from NCCER. There's a couple of others that are pretty neutral to me, but really nice programs. In fact, Jesse Hernandez is the facilitator for the super program for the NCCER program. But these are the main ones that had an impact on me. And we'll link you to a longer video about the certifications that you can take in your role, but this one specifically for superintendents. I hope you've enjoyed this video. On we go.